It is getting tense in the Gamers League. The standings are coming to fruition. The final standings are coming to fruition. We're starting to get a really clear picture into what the playoffs are going to look like in a couple of months. But folks, here we are. A new week, a new update, Gamers League. Let's check out Week 9 scores first. Golden Goats taking on the Goat Tamers. Handily. Not handily. It got a little bit tense, but for the most part, handily took this V. Justin Herbert, Alvin Kamara, Cooper Kupp. Goat Tamers had Freiermuth? I have no clue who that is. With Jefferson and Stafford rounding out his top scores. 103-89. Golden Goats victorious. Holla at your boy. Let's keep it going. Chubby Baker, 104. Keeping that Sony division interesting against the Green Bay Puppersers. Green Bay was looking for that 6th win. Baker just snatched it from him. Not just snatched. I mean, he just kicked him to the curb. What a shocking result. Replacements. Well, I'm sorry. Baker. You had Lamar Jackson. You had Nick Chubb. You had Gay. Puppersers had Waddle, Love, and Eckler. Rough game for the Puppersers. Moving on. Replacements. 123 against Team Shaw. 61 Shaw. Jesus Christ. You had to have one good week, right? You had to have one good week and go against me. That's fine. Okay, whatever. That's fine. 61 points up against the replacements. 123. James Conner. Woo. This enjoying life outside of Pittsburgh. 37 points. Huge. Joe Mixon. 25 points. Huge. What a running back week for the replacements. George Kittle with 17. Look, if you have both your running backs scoring hard and your tight end scoring hard, there's a strong chance you're going to win in this league. Team Shaw with his 61 points. He had Moore, Samuel, and Burrow as his top scorers. Ocho Kylo versus Let the Wookiee Win. Look, all these games were decided pretty early. I mean, we had teams with 80, 90% chances of winning by the midday, the 4 o'clock games. It was looking pretty definitive early on. Then all of a sudden, Let the Wookiee Win. Well, he's up big, and then Ocho Kylo comes up and makes it really, really interesting. Takes the lead. His defense, who at the time had like 13, 14 points, put him over the top. This was at some point in the day an unwinnable game for Ocho Kylo. And he comes back, his defense scores, but all of a sudden his defense shits the bed in the second half, and they lose almost all their points, causing Let the Wookiee Win to win his 7th game of the season. An impressive comeback victory for Kashyyyk. Let the Wookiee Win. Ocho Kylo with Keenan Allen, Travis Kelce, and Booker. And then Let the Wookiee Win. Matt Ryan against the Saints with 28 points. How about that? New England defense with 19, and Stephon Diggs rounding it out with 11 points. Very, very fun game to watch. Probably one of the more fun games to watch happen in real time this entire season. So congrats to Let the Wookiee Win. Sticky Dildo taking on Riccio and the Bowcasters and just laying the wood. 113-80. Peel with Bridgewater, Patterson, and Harris. And then we had the Bowcasters with Gordon, Roethlisberger, and Dalvin Cook. Rough game for the Bowcasters. Can they come back this week for their 6th win? We will find out shortly. Trenton Trout grabs vengeance. This game right here had all the makings of a classic if Greb had the players. He had like 4 buys. He's got a couple of injuries. It was a rough day for Greb. Trenton Trout takes it 99-55. We're going to get into those standings in a second because that Sony division, that Nintendo division is hot. Trout with Taylor, Brown, Mahomes, Greb with Jalen Hurts, Gano, the kicker, and Hyde. Greb, let's see if you can come back from that one. I think you're going to have a better lineup coming into this week. But first, the standings. We have the Sony division. Sticky Dildo 7-2. The comeback win for Let the Wookiee Win keeps him also at 7-2. And then Chubby Baker trying to maintain relevancy at 4-5. Can he break 500 this week? Only time will tell. Microsoft division, Kashyyyk Bowcasters 5-4. Ocho Kylo 4-5. That loss was crucial for Ocho Kylo. So he's at 4-5, and then Team Shaw rounding it out at 1-8. Nintendo Division, here it is. Green Bay Puppers 5-4. Trenton Trout 5-4. Greb's Vengeance, guess what? 5-4. Woo! This right here is the division to watch. A lot of interesting stuff going on. We'll see what's going to happen. PC Master Race, Golden Goats at 6-3. Replacements at 4-5. Goat Tamers at 1-8. Goat Tamers are pretty much out of it with 0% playoff percentage. So better luck next year, unfortunately, for the Tamers. The replacements, a strong back half surge. Is it coming for Dave Hunt? He's always competitive. Looking at a 40% playoff chance. I mean, he was a lot lower earlier in the season, and he is coming back strong. Let's see if he can do it. Season high scores so far. Ocho Kylo, Sticky Dildo, and the Golden Goats are up there. Ocho Kylo and Sticky Dildo, not just tenths of points, 4/100ths of a point separates these two as the top team scorer. Very, very interesting. Coming into the Week 10 games, we have the Green Bay Pupperses versus the Golden Goats. Golden Goats looking for 7 wins. Green Bay looking for 5 wins. That is a tight division. Can I shift the paradigm with a win in that Nintendo division? We will see. He hasn't played all of his players. I think he has some players that are... I think he has like Jordan Love still starting in his quarterback, so he's not projecting his full totals, but the Golden Goats are projecting 1-11. I like those numbers. Team Shaw versus Chubby Baker. Chubby Baker, this is a game for you, man. This could be a game for you. But right now they're both projecting around 100. Team Shaw 101. Chubby Baker 100. Greb's Vengeance in the Nintendo division. A big game for him going up against a tough surging replacements. Greb's got to play his starter, so he doesn't have full projected totals, while the replacements are projected at 110. Kashyyyk Bowcasters coming off a rough loss, going up against a tough opponent in Ocho Kylo. Bowcasters projecting 114. Ocho is projecting 113. The Tamers looking to play spoiler to the Sticky Dildo. Tamers at 105. The Dildo at 114, looking forward to a huge game for himself. And then Kashyyyk let the Wookiee win, also at 7-2, trying to stay up the top of the ladder against the Sticky Dildo, playing a tough Trenton Trout team who is, again, in that Nintendo division, fighting for everything that they can possibly get. Interesting games, lots of implications. I cannot wait to see how this week turns out. So folks, you take care. One quick little note, we have a trade that's out there between the Sticky Dildo and Ocho Kylo. If you can, please make sure you accept or decline whatever you want those votes, so we can push this through so they can have their full lineups before tonight's Thursday night games, if it allows them. I think it's gonna auto complete sometime tonight, but I think the guys want to at least try to get their lineup set up with this new trade. So go ahead and do that if you can, guys. We'd appreciate it. You have a good one and take care.